Hey guys. All right, we've talked about all of the elements of the balance sheet, but yeah, there's even more. So let's talk about the time aspects of the balance sheet. Okay. So
there's one thing that I want to point out on a balance sheet that you'll notice, and that is they will usually speak in terms of as of. All right, as of a date. That's accounting speak for this is a snapshot in time. Okay. In other words, these balance sheets are the end of July and the end of August. Okay. So I can get rid of that mess. There we go. All right. So I got a little thrown off there. Okay, so where we were talking about. So the reason that all these dates are important is that way you know what point in time these numbers are pertaining to. Okay. So basically all of these numbers here relate to July 31st. All of these numbers here relate to August 31st. And again, remember snapshots in time. These are pictures, not videos. Okay. You could and in this particular case, we're doing the comparison that we're making is from one month to the next. You can do one month to the next. You can do one year over year financial statements. Do we have an example of that? And so here we have an example of that. So you can see that here we're dealing with two August 31st balance sheets. So the difference between these is 1 year over another. Okay. So you can compare them daily. Of course, that means the accounting is going to be insane. But it's not really a feasible period to look at. But someone will do monthly, weekly, quarterly, even annually. Right. I recommend to my small business owners that we look at things on a monthly basis at a minimum. Okay. So we'll go back to this balance sheet here and get that out of there. So that way we've got a good understanding now of all of the line items. And remember, we expanded the balance sheet kind of this way. We started with a very small balance sheet with assets, liabilities, equity, and that was it. Right. Now we've got all of the various components that make up all of that from top to bottom. Now we're sort of expanding it horizontally. Right. We're going from a vertical expansion to a horizontal expansion, if you will. Right. So one of the things that I also like to look at are the changes in those balances. Right. The changes can tell us a lot about what's happening with the balance year over year. Another thing, and this is going into another series of videos. But these changes that you see on the far right here will go into our cash flow calculations later on. I'm not going to go into that in much depth now. But I do very strongly believe in understanding the trends in your business, and that's where this sort of analysis really takes or can really be very helpful here, right? So just right off the cuff, I'm looking, we've got $3,000 worth of cash that's now available to us that wasn't before. And that's probably in large part because we collected, because our balance went down, collected $3,000 in accounts receivable. So some other things that have taken place. Right. We depreciated some assets. So that's another thing that took place during the month. We also paid down on our accounts payable and our credit card. So we dropped that by our current liabilities went down by $3,000. I see that as being a very good thing. Okay. So that's kind of the time elements of the balance sheet. Now that you know how it's built from the top down, we can now look at it from one date to the next, and you can see how it builds out like an accordion this way, and then it builds out date-wise this way, horizontally, right? So as usual, please put your questions and comments in the chat below. And if y'all have a topic that y'all want me to cover, let me know what that is as well. And like and follow our page. Thanks a lot. And the next topic that we're going to talk about, and this is really my favorite part of all of financial statement analysis, and that is ratios. And again, I want y'all to keep in mind, all this is just simple math, okay? If we can do addition here, we're going to add another element of math in the ratios part of it. But this stuff, it's just what you're seeing on the balance sheet right here is simple addition and a little bit of subtraction. That's it. All right, so we'll talk to you next time. Can't wait to see you.